I guess I would just call this a life lesson. It's not necessarily insanely impactful or anything like that, but it's true nonetheless. I was talking with my girlfriend, I was talking with my buddies, and we were kind of batting ideas around. And you just never know how somebody's going to react. Like, people are so vastly different. Some of them are full of shit, some of them aren't. Some of them are like best people. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I can tell a story, two stories rather, of two vastly different reactions to the same situation. I had a client that had an old truck and it needed to pass emissions. And in order to do that, you got to reach the right amount of mileage, which is normally around 80 miles. So you got to drive it. You just have to drive it. There's no other option. You can't just turn it off. I'm sure probably could some way, but just drive it. Because the EVAP system test has to pass, all right? You gotta drive it. And that client got fucking pissed that I was driving his car, even though I told him I would be. I don't know, maybe he had a bad day. I don't know. Now, the next client, same situation. They needed to pass inspection. And I told them I'm going to have to drive it a lot to get emission passed. Didn't care at all. And honestly, when I tell her about where I went with her car, she's going to sit there and say, I hope you had fun. Two totally different reactions to the same situation. No, it makes me think. Yeah, I guess if you want to get really deep and philosophical with it, be careful around or who you're around. Just jerk off that got mad at me driving his car to get it inspected. To that I would say, go fuck yourself. To the young lady that I fixed her car and didn't care, it's off to you. So I guess, life lesson, be careful about who you're around, honestly. That's all I can say.